Hello, welcome. Today I am have a bit of cold still. I have been ill for almost 2 weeks, but it's getting better. And today I got a post I had ordered from AliExpress, and I thought that you would perhaps like to see what I got together with me. So this is a package that I had ordered for about a month ago, and it usually takes about a month for packages from China to come to me. And it's not because China is so tardy to send them, and it's not that it takes so long time for it to come to Europe, but mostly it is because it takes quite a long time here in Sweden for the post to deliver. And this little package I had to go and get at the post delivery center because it is apparently too large for my mailbox. But let's see what it is. I have been on a binge of sewing a little caps, lace caps, and I have a video when I do that I'm trying to finish, and I thought that I would need to get some new lace, so I will take a closer picture of this lace and show you. So this is one that I bought, and it has flowers with some kind of stems on it, and it is quite wide. And I bought a second, and this one has flowers with a sort of a ring and a dot or another flower on it. Also quite wide lace. And if you're thinking about buying from AliExpress, the advice I can give you is to read all the information they have on the products. These had that they were made with tulle and or mesh, like they often say, and it was sewn on with the cotton thread. And then I go and read about it with the informations, and if the information say something totally else, I get a little suspicious and probably won't buy. But this one had the same information on it, and the pictures look good. And then I look at the store and see what percentages they have for approval from the customers, and this store has quite a good approval rate. So this is actually the second time I have ordered from this store, and I was quite happy with the first time as well. So these will probably be quite lovely lace to work with. These are maybe not the most historically accurate decorations. If you look at extant lace and so, but I think it's quite possible, and the price was quite good, so I thought that I would take a chance and look at it. This mesh is not cotton, it is a man-made fabric. If it was polyester or nylon or something, I don't remember, but it feels a little bit plasticky. So I'm checking my order to confirm it, and I see that the listing says that these are cotton lace 100%, and to me one of them at least felt a little bit plasticky. So I will make a burn test to see if my feeling is correct or if the listing is correct. So here we have quite a lot of this material, because I do believe the embroidery is in cotton, but I think it is done on a man-made fabric. So the first thing you do when you do a burn test is that you take a piece of the fabric that you want to test, and then you take something to burn it with, and the burn test, you have to look out how it burns and how it smells. And as I can see here, it self-extinguished. It doesn't keep on burning, it's melting. And that is a clear sign that this is not a cotton piece. And this is one I felt was plastic, and it is a plastic. It made these beads like you see there, and it is a hard edge that you can break. So this is not 100% cotton. I didn't expect it to be, so I'm not disappointed. It's still a good embroidery, and it still has a nice drape. And just to check it, because this is does not have the same feeling like the first one, so I cut the mesh of this one and do it again. So you have to look at how it burns, how it smells, and how it looks. And this continues to melt for a while. And you can see I got a string here of plastic. It doesn't burn like the first one, so this is another fiber, but it's still a man-made fiber. So, as I suspected, the mesh is nylon or polyester or something, but the thread, I think, is cotton. But we can check that as well. So, to check the thread, I need to get the thread loose. So, see if I can make some fibers loose here. You don't need much to make a burn test, just enough to see how it burns and how it smells. So, this one, you saw it was burning with a flame that continued. It has not got any beading, so I believe that this thread is cotton. And that was the lace with the flowers and the stems. So we take another look at the first one we tested here, and we need a bit of a fiber from this as well. Perhaps here will be a good place to cut into it and get some fibers loose. As I said, you don't need much, you just need something that you can see how it reacts to the fire. Okay, so it's another short piece here. And it behaves just like the first lace. So the embroidery is cotton and the mesh is plastic, just like I suspected. But I just wanted to test it since the listing said it was 100% cotton. But it is thin and drapes nicely and doesn't look as plasticky as it feels. So if you want to buy from AliExpress, I have a link in my description box that hopefully will lead you to either get a new buyer discount or a discount coupon for buying at AliExpress. If these links doesn't work for that, there is another possibility right now, and that is that November 11th is a Chinese holiday, or a date that means something in China, and they usually have quite a lot of discount and deals for the customers at that date. So if you want to buy lace, I can write what the store I bought this lace from is called in the description box. And if you want to buy lace from China, at least my experience with this company has been good.